before I begin my talk, how would you guys like to watch Sam Smith concert on October 5? Okay. Meron din bang mahilig sa K-pop dito? Okay, there's also a concert on September 29 in February Matula. Pero teka, wala nang ticket eh. Okay, anyway, during my talk, we will show some slides. And those that can correctly tell me the difference in those slides, I will give 4 tickets to Sam Smith and 4 tickets to 17 on September 29. Magandang tanghali sa inyong lahat. Okay na, tapos na yung speech ko. Anyway, a wise man once said, sometimes it's the journey that teaches you a lot about your destination. Do you know who this wise man is? It's actually Drake. Yes, the artist behind In My Living Songs, or what we know more as the Kiki Challenge. He used this quote in his high school graduation speech, and I absolutely agree with him. The journey, the things we encounter along the way, the experiences we go through, are the reasons that we are who we are today. Lahat naman tayo ay nakaranas maglaro ng game, di ba? Tama, di ba? Madalas sa umpisa, madali lang. Pero habang nagle-level up, pahirap ng pahirap. Mas maraming hadlang, mas lumalakas ang mga kalaban. Life is a game of strategy that you have to think about in your every move to achieve your goal. And the goal is to constantly become a better version of your current self. Allow me to share with you my very own version of PUBG or Fortnite. The different levels I have been through, and to give you insights from my experience of being a finance head to a CFO and now a president. I hope you take inspiration from my story and become not just like me, but even better. For every game, we are given a character with different circumstances. Hindi mo pwedeng palitan for the rest of the game. Walang select your player para sa mga nangyayari sa buhay natin. Ito na tayo. Kung sino tayo, anuman ang katayuan natin sa buhay, hindi na mapapalitan. Pero, despite the state and the situation I was given in my life, I knew I could improve it. In life, you cannot change your identity. You can only change your attitude and what you want your life to be in the future. My character was a full-blooded Provinciano from Tawi-Tawi and Zamboanga. With the help of my family, and as I was growing up in the provinces, I was able to form certain values and my perception on life. This part in my life was the trial stage. Kumbaga sa game, ito yung tutorial missions sa simula. Bawal lagpasan, pero malaking tulong in the coming levels. I was born in Zamboanga City, and then I studied elementary in Bonggao, Tawi-Tawi, and then went back to Zamboanga City where I spent my high school life. There, I lived a simple life without the luxury of time and money. I then went to study at the University of the East, where I graduated with Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in accounting. Nung college, hindi ako honor student, nor was I active sa student orgs katulad ninyo. My grades were average, and the only classes I had kung saan perfect ang attendance ko were accounting and my favorite team's basketball games. I was not even a model student. My friends were there to join me through the challenges I faced during my college years. Ito, alam niyo yan. The sleepless nights and the grueling hours of lectures and tests. But it was all worth it. Friends made the journey lighter and more enjoyable. Moving on, I knew that I was blessed to have the opportunity to work at SGB right after the CPA board examination. I was determined to do my best. But when I joined SGB, I was with a bunch of very talented and driven college graduates, most of whom graduated summa cum laude, magna cum laude, cum laude. Beside them, I felt insecure and underqualified. But rather than being discouraged, I used this as a motivation to work hard and become better. The work given involved mainly menial tasks, photocopying, delivering bank confirmations, and doing physical inventory of stocks of clients of SGB. To some, it was demeaning, but for me, it was all part of the job. With constant challenges coming, I learned the value of patience, hard work, and malasakit. I then moved to a US-based company and worked in their Hong Kong and Manila offices. In this process, I shifted from doing the tedious, repetitive tasks to more managerial functions. In this level, I learned the impact of having deeper understanding of details and seeing the bigger picture. In 1994, I decided to join SM Prime Holdings, where I assumed bigger responsibilities. There were a lot of hard work and dedication behind the scenes. A lot of challenges came, and for each one, I remained steadfast, focused on my goal, open and honest to everyone, and considerate of others in my decisions. And here I deeply appreciate the trust and confidence of the C family that they have given to me. When I started about 20 plus years ago, I was the head of the finance group, and then I became the CFO, I became the executive vice president, and eventually they asked me to be the president of SM Prime. I believe that standing by the principles of value and values of integrity, honesty, and hard work has led me to where I am now. The key to winning the game is managing what you have: time, energy, resources, and everything in between. Being hurried in action is great, even necessary as you move up the corporate ladder, but never rush nor take shortcuts when choosing your destination. Slow down. Give enough time to think about your move. Does it align with your goals? Now, while we're in the topic of slowing down, I also want to share my thoughts on our high-tech lifestyles. In my case, being part of the more mature generation, I sometimes had to slow down and take time to enjoy life. More often than not, I am actually impressed and amazed on how you guys juggle studies, play, relationship, and for some of you, even work. For all of us, given the loads of information coming our way, let's learn to use the pause button when necessary. Let's spend time and connect with people, not devices. Mahirap gawin minsan, pero try nyo. You'll get to appreciate life more and achieve a greater level of happiness. Interacting online does not always mean that all you experience gives you the best memories life can give you. Try looking up from all your devices. Tingnan niyo yung mga katabi nyo. Diba? Mga pogi at magaganda. Tama? Try looking up from all your devices. You will get to see the real and natural beauty of your surroundings. Be keen and be thankful, because truly, greatest blessing starts with small ones. Tandaan nyo, technology is not life. Finally, remember that learning does not end. It's a continuous process. I'm still leveling up, still moving, still playing. Ako ay dating probinsyano, ngayon probinsyano pa rin. Nakamit ko na ang pangarap ko dati, and now I'm moving on to my next. Each of our games have different plots, different happenings. We have to create a strategy, a plan to balance and manage all the tasks we encounter. I've shared with you my life and strategies on how I will continue to play my game. What about you? What is your strategy? Life is a game. Play it well. Muli, maraming salamat at magandang araw sa inyo lahat.
Thank you so much, Sir Jeffrey Lima. Now we turn it over to Micah, sir, for a quick Q&A po. Micah?
Hello po. So I'm here with a student from FEU Manila who wants to ask you a question.
So hi, I'm Dennis Suzuki, and when you first entered the ring, what are the difficulties that you encountered and how did you overcome it?
Kindly repeat the question for Sir Jeffrey.
When you first entered the real world, what are the difficulties that you encountered and how did you overcome it?
Unang-una, nagkukulang yung pera ko. So hindi ako nakakapasok minsan on time because I have to go through several routes. The second one is, I guess, my background. As I've said, when I joined SGB, I was not really, one of those top graduates in UE. But again, it's really a conscious decision, and it's really up to you how you want to deal with your future. No? Ako, I just decided that what happened to me because of our family background, I just made a decision that I will not let it happen to my family.
Alright, thank you so much for that. Sir Jeffrey, palakpakan po natin Mr. Jeffrey Lima, the CEO for SM Prime Holdings Inc. Now we call on Ma'am Dada, Sir Benny, Ms. Marivic to award Sir Jeffrey a token of appreciation. Sir? Once again, on stage right now is Phoenix President Marivic Espanyol and JFinex Chair Dada Del Carmen. Of course, with Mr. Jeffrey Lim. Thank you so much, po. So, syempre, one of the best parts of this afternoon, Ms. Dada,